Good evening. Welcome back to Steel Valley Vintage. This is one of my more interesting finds during the year 2026. This is a travel vanity handed out as a promotional piece from Paramount Motion Pictures in the 1930s. Another interesting fact about this travel kit was that the actors and actresses of the time took these kits on tours across the country to promote their films. So as a promotional piece, they sent them out to fans so they could have the same type of travel vanity kit. Interesting fact about this young lady in this picture, and see if you can figure out what recent movies she has been in while I explain some of her past. This is Silvia Sydney. Born in 1910, she was one of the leading actresses of the 1930s. During the studio's golden age, she was in films such as An American Tragedy, City Streets, Street Scene, and Ladies of the Big House. Sydney became particularly well known for portraying emotional, determined women and became one of Paramount's most recognizable female stars. But Silvia Sydney's career didn't end with the golden age. More than 50 years after her early Paramount successes, a whole new generation of movie fans came to know her in the movie Juno. And also, this is insane that she was in this 1988 Tim Burton classic, Beetlejuice. That makes this vanity especially interesting to modern movie fans. Sydney went from being a major leading lady of the 1930s Hollywood to appearing in one of the most memorable fantasy comedies of the 1980s. Her performance in Beetlejuice earned her a Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress. There's another legendary name associated with this travel vanity, and his name is Charles Boyer. Boyer was one of the great international stars of classic Hollywood. Known for his sophisticated style and distinctive French accent, he became one of the most famous leading men of his generation. Some of his best-known films include Love Affair, Gaslight, Arch of Triumph, and How to Steal a Million. Boyer and Sydney represent kind of extraordinary movie star talent that defined the era surrounding this vanity. Elegant stars whose images were carefully created and maintained by the Hollywood studio system. Paramount's golden age stretched from the 1930s into the 1950s. So when we look at this travel vanity, we're not simply looking at an old Hollywood accessory. We're looking at an object that connects us to a time when movie stars were larger than life. There's a wonderful connection across generations as Silvia Sydney's career began during the classic Paramount era, and decades later, she appeared in the awesome film Beetlejuice. That's what makes Hollywood memorabilia so fascinating. A small object such as this travel vanity can open the door to an enormous story. A story about Paramount Pictures, the golden age of Hollywood, legendary actors and actresses, and the movies that continue to entertain audiences nearly a century later. This, of course, will be for sale in my antique booth at the Land Lion Antique Mall near Lake Milton, Ohio. This is a one-of-a-kind piece, and I don't think you'll be able to find one in this condition anywhere. As always, have a great night from Steel Valley Vintage.